Cześć moi drodzy, Atreu z tej strony, witam w kolejnym odcinku z Halo. Jesteśmy pod ziemią, szukamy indeksu. Jest powódź. To nie jest fajne. Póki one nie skaczą z git, ale musimy iść dalej. Dobra, są boty, dobra.
Flood activity has caused a failure in the drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I've completed my task.
Ja sobie z nim wchodzę. Powiem wam. To są fajne kolegi. Ale nie trafić. Musimy czekać, aż Spark odpali coś. Odpalił. Kurde. Tak, dobra. To czekam, aż otworzy. No. Akurat na twarz mi wybuchł. No idziemy. Jak polecieli, kurde, nie ustawili w ogóle. Kolejni lecą, dobra. Powiedziałbym, że ich broń jest bardziej efektywna. Nie bijcie mnie. Dobra.
The Sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood only for a short time. Speed is of the essence.
Idziemy dalej. Ale ładnie. Nie to daleko. To jakiś duży. Dobra, panie Spark. Znowu otwierasz. No, będziemy się bronić. Ja tym razem, dobra. Albo tak. Mhm. siema. Trafiłem oczywiście. Dobra. Git. Badziew. Co jest tu? Aha. Chodź. Tyk, nie trafiłem. Brak granatów. To nie ma dobry pomysł, żeby tu wchodzić chyba.
Your environment suit should serve you well when the flood begins to alter the atmosphere.
Ale lepę dostałem. Latają.
The installation goes well concealed. It is surely the only way to end the flood.
Nie mam czasu, idziemy. I się będą pojawiać cały czas. Dobra. Ma kolejna winda przed nami. Sentinelów brak. What I don't want to trade the way to... Dobra, idziemy dalej. Prawo, lewo, lewo. O! Sentinele idą, dobrze, zapraszam.
I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas.
Nie będę szedł po ziemię. Muszę iść po ziemię. Nie chcę, ale muszę, niech będzie. jedziemy dalej. Nie ma co czekać. Dobra. Rozumiem aluzję. Zbieraj to. Zbieraj to.
Naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous to release. And there's no protection for the may and need to be improved. Of course, examples where you have the last catastrophic outbreak. It seems that decision may have been error.
Kurde. Blin. Nie tędy.
The installation was specifically built to study and contain the flood. Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived to reproduce.
Mnie świetnie bawi. Guilty. No się strzelba skończyła. Spadamy, spadamy, spadamy. O nie.
I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here.
Już muzyka się zaczęła. O Jezu, w końcu. Dawaj, iść. O Jezu. Dziękuję, Sentinel, idziemy dalej.
Close. Time is short.
No, 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 no. nie jest przyjemne. Mnie rozwala. Daleko jeszcze? Super weapon. 4. piętro. Narzędzia, bronie, klucze i super bronie. Ja zaraz spadam na no właśnie. Tam twardo. Oła. Głos uderzenia po prostu. O nie. No nie. Otwieraj te drzwi. Otwieraj te drzwi. Coś się popsuło? Ech. O, dziękuję. Ile to ma kilometrów? Kurde, ile jeszcze? Już mam dość tych korytarzy. Kolejne, dobra. I już na się nie zatrzymę, idę. Dobra, do drzwi.
The flood are already hard at work repairing your vessel. Yes.
Ja będę szedł, może po prostu nic się nie stanie. Okej, przegapiłem wejście. Tam znowu muszę iść. Ups. Kur... Znaczy, źle skręciłem.
are already hard at work repairing your vessel. Parasitic. Lots of floods and
No, tu.
floods.
Otwieraj. O Jezu. Jedzie.
The flood are already hard at work repairing your vessel. Parasitic.
Fajnie zrobić w tym momencie. No, na litość boską.
The flood are already hard at work repairing your vessel. It's parasitic. Lots of floods and floods.
Oho. Za dużo. O Jezus Maria. Dupia ta broń, naprawdę. O, udało się.
The energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor. You may now retrieve the index.
Okej.
Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The flood is spreading. We must hurry.
Dobra, udało się. Uruchomiony broń synu. Hejla i poznaj prawdę.
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we? Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer.
Nie wiem, gdzie on to sadził.
Odd. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable.
Sod off!
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once!
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? Oh!
Do what? I have the index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough! The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the Flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have
Jak
followed
mogliśmy nie
our
wiedzieć?
containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go right now.
Last time you asked me, if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here.
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take it from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Okej.
Look out.
Co za pistolet mam w ogóle? Okej, kolejny filmik na koniec. Przypadek włączyłem.
25,000 light years? That is the effective range of this installation. According to the star charts archived on board this installation, I estimate that there are 3,792 worlds capable of sustaining biological sentient life within that 25,000 light year range. In reality, it may be significantly more than that. And if the full array was tuned and activated by Installation 00, the harmonics of the overlapping waves would magnify that effect exponentially, cascading to cover every known star system. And that only considers the firing of a mere 7 halos. Had the original 12 rings survived to see use, sterilization would spread far further than most Forerunners ever feared we could reach. But even with just 7 rings, we were able to destroy every side of the Flood, and every other sentient creature along with it. This victory was the will of our people, despite the fact that it meant our own end as well. But by our empiric measurement, it was a victory and cleared the stage for the rest of the librarian's plan. I sometimes wonder whether the Didact could have succeeded at a much smaller cost. I knew the folly of opposing him personally, and his brilliance was unsurpassed, except perhaps by her own. He never got the chance to fully execute his proposal. The Council saw to that. But if something were to go wrong with one of the Halos, if our tools were ever turned against us, long plans, indeed.
Dobra. Ale to było na tyle w tym odcinku, także dzięki, widzimy się w kolejnych materiałach. Pa, pa.